What is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters? My name is BetSam, and this is going to be another Slam of the Week. And this time, it is for UFC Fight Night, Renato Moicano taking on his teammate, Chris Duncan. And let me tell you what, guys, before we move forward, we've got to take a little look back at how Slam of the Week did. So roll the clip. That is right, guys. The streak continues. We are now at 3+ successful Slam of the Weeks. We had Vitor Petrino, Jose Delgado, Movza Evloev, Iwo Baraniski, and Mantis Kondratavicius. Now, most recently, obviously, the Navajo Sterling knockout victory. Shout out my brother Navajo Sterling getting his first official UFC finish. And Lyrian Douglas, guys. And I put him in the center of this little League of Champions, if you will, because, man, Lyrian Douglas absolutely impressed the hell out of me. I hope that he continues to get fights where he can showcase, fights where he can continue to add to that highlight reel. And I don't know if he's got dynamite underneath those gloves or something, because every time he was touching, his opponent, not only with the hands, but also with those low kicks. Julian Erosa looked like he had never been hit before, the way that Douglas was hitting him, but he kept coming back for more, and ultimately to his detriment. He put him out of there in round one, which we predicted, and, made us a bag. So shout out to Lyrian Douglas, shout out to Nav, and shout out to everybody that's been getting these wins for the Slam of the Weekend. To those of you who are new here, this is not new for us, getting on these win streaks. We've been on multiple 6, 7, 8 Slam of the Week streaks, and we continue to impress and to put money in the BetSam community bank accounts. So let's roll the clip for the Slam of the Week Leg 1 for UFC Fight Night, Duncan versus Moicano. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Azamat Bakoyev. And I waited because I wanted to see how last week went with Yusri Bulgaria before I made a judgment call of Azamat Bakoyev's performance. And honestly, he handled Mansour Abdulmalik even easier than he had a time with Azamat Bakoyev. So that tells me that Bakoyev is legit, and that Yusri Bulgaria is just a bit of a demon to deal with that length, with that kickboxing experience. And just take a little look at the opponents that Azamat Bakoyev was facing before, and the lead up to that Yusri Bulgaria fight there. They're victims. Chauncey Foxworth, victim. We had Zach Reese, victimized. Look at the ref stepping in there to save Zach Reese from more unnecessary, relenting punishment. And then most recently, Ryan Loder, another victim to the Azamat Bakoyev train. And this guy's coming, man. He is coming for everybody. Unless you're absolutely elite, he's taking on Trey Sangor. I mean, the dude's 5-4. Trey Sangor is going to hit the floor. Give me Ryan Loder to get... Ryan Loder? I'm leaving that in. Azamat Bakoyev to go out there and body the boy. So I'm going to say this fight goes under 1.5 rounds, and he could get it done with both the club and sub. He could get it done with just the hands. But I'm taking Azamat Bakoyev here as Leg 1 of Slam of the Week. As for Leg 2, no edit for this one. We're rolling with Jose Delano, 1.29, minus 350. He's taking on Robert Ruhala. This is a matchup where he should be able to just be the better mixed martial artist here. I know that people are going to be fond of Robert because of his move forward style, but I think that's where the butt stops. I think Jose Delano is going to have the footwork. He's going to have the volume. He's going to look cleaner because he doesn't get hit with anything clean. And I expect him to be able to dot up Robert Ruchala, potentially cause some big cuts and damage here, because he fought this Manuel Exposito guy who was tough as nails and painted a bloody picture on the Dana White's Contender Series. I expect him to look good on his debut and really turn up and capitalize this opportunity. And if you're unhappy with the price here, because the Slam of the Week is 1.53, aka minus 189 for my American homies, then we got a bonus leg for you, and that's going to be Chris Duncan. And This photo I chose specifically because if you want to say he's fighting his teammate, he's not going to go to war with them. Look at Mateusz Rebecki and Chris Duncan, one of the greatest wars you've ever seen. Those guys were main training partners. They were friends in Chris Duncan's eyes, and he still went out there and painted a very brutal picture. I expect him to be able to dig deep and do the same here against Renato Moicano. And if you put those three legs together, guys, you get 2.39 or plus 139. That is the Slam of the Week plus the bonus leg, guys. If you are enjoying this Slam of the Week segment there with the bonus, then I will continue to add them moving forward. And if you're tailing, let me know in the comments. And if you're tailing with the bonus, also let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. I honestly just cannot thank you guys enough because you motivate me each and every single week to get in this chair, to break down the fights, to bring you guys my picks, and I love doing it. So thank you all very much. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment for the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one.